Hi, it's Chris from Quirky Neighbor, and today I'm going to be talking about the Next Level 6010 Tri-Blend t-shirt. Bottom line, this is a quality shirt that takes beautifully to printing, but the color options and the fabric content are kind of non-standard within this space, and so might not be right for your customer base. So this is part of a project where I'm looking at a variety of different t-shirt styles within Print on Demand, and I'm taking a look, focusing mostly on the qualities and features of the shirts themselves, not so much the print job. I will mention it, but the print job is not my main focus here. So what I've been doing is I'm getting two samples of each style. I've been ordering them in the men's or unisex extra large, one each in white and black, or the closest equivalent available in the style. I've been using the same design file across all of the samples, and while I order each pair of samples at the same time from the same vendor, I've been scattering my overall sample orders amongst Printful, Printify, and Gooten. So these are all short sleeve t-shirts, and when I get the shirts, I measure them at 3 points: sleeve length, center back length, and chest width, and then wash and dry each shirt 2 times according to the manufacturer's label, and measure again, and that way we can see if there's any shrinkage in the fabric. So let's start by taking a look at the construction of these shirts. These are constructed using a side seam method, meaning they're separate pieces for the front and the back, and they're stitched together at the sides. I would say the construction is very high quality. There's no sign of the fabric having been cut off grain. It hangs really well with no twisting or crooked seams or hems. It's kind of hard to come across on camera, but and these are fairly standard unisex styling, but this style did have the slimmest fit out of all the shirts I've tested within this project by a small amount. The length of both the sleeves and the body is slightly less than average, so it's a slightly shorter shirt, slimmer and shorter than average within the group. Now, I'm not terribly surprised it has like a closer fit, maybe a shorter length, because styles with this kind of fabric blend that I'll talk about in a moment are often marketed as part of more athletically oriented product lines, where you would often find a closer fit. So this particular style is the only one I'm evaluating that is not 100% cotton. It's a blend of 50% polyester, 25% cotton, and 25% rayon. So which gives it the rayon in particular gives it a real nice drape. It's a very fluid hand. This is a lightweight jersey fabric that's, as I said, is very soft and fluid, and the surface, it's interesting, the surface has a slight fuzziness that's visible to the eye, but not really to the touch. Between the two samples, the measurements were pretty consistent when comparing them to each other before washing, and both after washing did shrink in length, the body and the sleeves. The black one, however, shrank less than average, while the white one shrank pretty much right on average within the test group in terms of length. The chest width remained essentially unchanged for both colors. Now, one of the things about this, in addition to the atypical fiber content, is these shirts, they have an unusual color range. At the time I was ordering my samples, I could not find a pure white or pure black from any of the suppliers I was looking at. I have since found them at Teespring, but that's not necessarily the kind of print-on-demand supplier I think a lot of people want to use. I mean, it depends obviously on your business model, but the manufacturer claims 21 colors as of this recording, and some of them are kind of unusual shades, though I will say a lot of them have kind of a vintage vibe. So you might it depends kind of like what you're looking for in your design and what kind of style you're looking to offer to your customers. The colors are mostly heathered shades, including the 2 I got. So this shirt might look a little lighter than it actually is. this is what they call heather white. And to me, it looks like in daylight, it looks more like a light gray. And then this one is the vintage black. You know, it kind of, to my eyes, especially in daylight, it looks, you could almost call it a dark charcoal, but it's more of a black than the white, and then the heather white is a white. So, but just to give you a feel for kind of the little bit different vibe they have with their colors. So in terms of sizing, from the print-on-demand suppliers that I was looking at, the range available is pretty much an average of small to 3XL, which is, you know, fairly standard within the space. And I did find that the pricing, at the time I purchased it, was slightly above average within my test group. So I personally happen to love this fabric, but it's not necessarily going to be for everyone. I did feel that the print quality was one of the better in the test group. It was very consistent between the two samples. The colors were nice, the details were really crisp. So yeah, I think these shirts take really nicely to print shops. So bottom line, this is a quality shirt, and I found it well made, takes well to printing, but it's probably more of a niche option for a designer looking for a more distinctive angle because of the color ranges available in particular, but also maybe because of the sizing and the slimmer fit that it offers. So I hope this was helpful as I looked at the Next Level 6010 Tri-Blend t-shirt. If you're interested in some of the nitty-gritty about the measurements before and after, want some more close-up photos of the shirts themselves, take a look at the link in the description box below and you'll find all that info. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.